हेलो एंड वेलकम टू रेडियो सिटी इंडिया. मेरा नाम है हैंसन और स्टूडियो में मौजूद है मिस्टर प्रेडिकर आशुतोष. वेलकम टू द स्टूडियो.
Always a pleasure, Hanson.
और हमने सेकंड ओडीआई जो हुआ था इंडिया वेस्ट इंडीज का वो इसीलिए स्किप किया था बिकॉज द फर्स्ट वाज वॉश्ड आउट एंड ज़्यादा कुछ चेंजेस तो होने नहीं वाले थे. प्रेडिक्शन वाज आल्सो द सेम कि इंडिया जीतने वाला था एंड इंडिया जीत गया. सो प्रेडिक्शन इज राइट. सो
But what the rain has done is has affected the series prediction.
yeah,
We had said 3-0 for the series and now
Yeah.
it can't be 3-0.
yeah, it has to. So we can give it like अभी रेन
But
के
for that,
ऊपर
India has to win the second round.
बारिश के ऊपर तो आपका कोई कंट्रोल नहीं. सो
True.
So let's talk about the third ODI. Before that, we'll little bit discuss about the second. Virat Kohli, one more century.
Yeah, does what he does regularly. Have breakfast,
Yeah.
score 100, go back to sleep, wake up, go to the gym and repeat.
So he's doing the cycle बहुत अच्छे से and Shreyas Iyer was one more shining.
Still, I mean, it was a good innings, but I'll still not write too much into it that India has found their number 4 or issue is the ideal number 5 because West Indies attack is not that great and in West Indies conditions also not there. So a good positive sign, but even Vijay Shankar had one great innings for that matter. So I'll still wait before I decide Shreyas Iyer is the designated number 4 or 5.
Okay.
In fact, I still prefer Manish Pandey in ODIs over Shreyas Iyer. Let me be upfront with it.
Okay.
Secondly, I believe that when going into the World Cup, India had decided that KL Rahul is the designated number 4. Shikhar Dhawan got injured. KL Rahul went for the into the opening slot, played well there, and now Shikhar Dhawan is back. So ideally, KL Rahul should have got an extended run at number 4, which didn't happen. So it's surprising. I mean, what the team management is thinking.
So one more thing that you had already predicted is that Khalil Ahmed will be in the team. So he is there. I don't know if he's
Same
bowled-
with Kimo Paul as well.
Yeah. So I don't know if we can say कि he's bowled badly or
In the first ODI, he had figures of none for 27 of 3 overs. In fact, Evan Lewis went after him. So, but luckily that match got rained off, and so nobody noticed that.
Yeah.
But I still believe that he is not India's number 4 ODI bowler. I mean, with Bumrah, Bhuvi, and Shami being the top 3, the race is for fight is for the number 4. I have been very vocal that I like Deepak Chahar, Ankit Rajput, and now Navdeep Sen over Khalil. Just the fact that Khalil is a left armour, so he gets umpteen chances.
Okay. So one more thing positive that has happened is Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is back in the form
Absolutely.
when it comes to wickets. Otherwise, he was bowling his quota, not getting the wickets, but this time he got 4 wickets.
And that was a turning point because West Indies were in the game, and those 2 wickets which he took, along with one stupendous return catch. It was of Nicholas Purin,
yeah,
that return catch. I don't remember 2 wickets, but one was the return catch, including that. So that turned the game. Till that time, West Indies were in the game.
So we'll discuss the rest when we talk about the third ODI. We'll talk about the West Indies now. थोड़े sparks होते हैं brilliance वाले.
And we've discussed that in the team preview of the World Cup as well. This ODI is not their cup of tea. They still need to do a lot of team building. Positive signs under the leadership of Jason Holder, but not yet quite there.
So let's talk about the third ODI now. India is leading the series 1-0. So it's very much possible that it may go up to 2-0 जैसा खेल रहे हैं. But if they get their acts together, तो one of two जीत जाते हैं कभी-कभी. So that can happen. So let's talk about India now. Kedar Jadhav in the team. I don't know if he
The
is
extra
there.
bowling element. I mean, Virat Kohli always has a tendency to go in with 6 bowlers. He doesn't want just 5 specialist bowlers. So going with that tendency, he's got Kedar Jadhav in there.
But do you think that it's needed? Because
See,
He
everybody
already has
has
3
their
bowlers.
preferences. If that is
Yeah.
his preference, then be it.
but do you,
And Kedar Jadhav, I mean, I still believe Shreyas Iyer or Manish Pandey, neither of them should bat beyond 5. So if both play, one of them will have to bat beyond 5. Or unless now you get Rishabh Pant at 6 and get both of them at 4 and 5, which again is a lot of changes. So if either only one of them is playing, then might as well play Kedar Jadhav. He didn't have that bad a World Cup, to be honest. Had a good innings against Afghanistan, but somehow went out of favor in the business end of the tournament.
Yeah, I think he was even injured a little bit. So
He's injury prone for sure.
And injury is like
yeah.
वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको दिया और बाती वाला रिश्ता है.
There are other players as well. I think Michelle Stark is one.
Yeah.
Nathan Coulter is another. So these guys, they are very much injury prone.
Yeah, they have a special relationship with injury.
Andrew Russell.
So yeah, Andrew Russell is there. Hardik Pandya is there.
Hardik Pandya. The West Indies could do with Andrew Russell coming in now. He had a fantastic global T20 final. He took 4 wickets, scored 20 balls, 46 odd, and did very well. Eventually his team lost. I mean, it was a bit of a bad luck for them.
Nowadays it's like big tournaments. उसके final में tie होना ही है. So super over में जाके फिर match decide हो रहा है. So let's not talk about GT20. We'll stick to the one days now. So any changes in the team for India?
Ideally, I would want them to try Manish Pandey. But if the series was won, they would have tried it. I believe they will stick to the same 11.
And what West Indies?
West Indies, they are missing a specialist spinner. So maybe get Fabian Allen instead of Kimo Paul.
Okay. Kimo Paul?
Yeah.
Like you want to drop Kimo Paul?
I'm always saying that Kimo Paul and Khalil Ahmed are not yet ready for international cricket just because the board favors them. They tend to be part of every 11.
My expression was like, ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? He won't be dropped. So if
And
anyone
Kimo Paul
has-
was not there in the 11. In the
no, but he will still come back anytime.
okay.
So that was the team changes. So prediction for the match.
Prediction for the match: India win.
India wins 2-0. That is.
Yeah. So if India wins, we get the series as well.
Yeah. If they don't, then it's a draw. अगर बारिश आ गया तो फिर कुछ और ही.
You don't have a draw.
1-1.
1-1.
Tie.
Tie.
Actually, we can say
Series
tie.
is tied.
Yeah. If the match is rained off like the first ODI, then India wins the series. So we'll meet you before the test match starts. That is, I don't know the date.
I wouldn't know that.
So 2 days before the
Because there's so
test
much
match
cricket
starts.
happening. There is
Yeah.
Ashes going on, supposed to start tomorrow. In fact, that is more interesting than the India West Indies series.
But it's still the test
And
championship.
also Sri Lanka New Zealand
yeah.
test series. That is part of the test championship again.
Even India is doing the test championship. So टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप का आगमन हो चुका है और बहुत सारे मैचेस अभी होने वाले. This will be interesting when it comes to an end after 2 years. So we'll have a test champion too. So let's talk about the test next time that we meet, when India will take on West Indies in the first test in West Indies. So we'll
We
meet
need to,
again.
before signing off, we need to give a tribute to the great left-handers because today is the
Yeah.
left-handers day. I
Yeah.
think my favorite would be Ganguly and Dada and Kumar Sangakkara.
दादा इज लाइक सबके फेवरेट. इंडिया में अगर बात करें तो आई फील युवराज सिंह लेफ्ट हैंडर्स में. हु अदर देन दादा फॉर यू?
Indian left-hander? Can't think of any.
इट्स लाइक दादा इज लाइक लेफ्ट हैंडर्स के सचिन तेंदुलकर.
True.
सो अगर आप उनको साइड में रखेंगे तो कौन?
Is specific that Indian.
ये इंडियन
There was Sangakkara, as I mentioned.
संगाकारा इज लाइक everyone's favorite.
Everyone, whatever I say, it becomes everyone's favorite.
No. I'm just saying Indian.
Indian, I can't think of any.
Okay,
I mean, maybe
so-
Gautam Gambhir.
गौतम गंभीर. आई बिलीव हमारे कैमरामैन बोल रहे बॉलर वसीम अकरम.
No, the best Indian left-hander bowler, you are thinking of the batsman, but the bowler will be, I think, Zair Khan.
Yes,
Zahir Khan,
Very
very nice.
Good
So the
answer.
best.
That is a good answer.
Yeah.
So देखिए हमारे साथ रह के इनका भी क्रिकेट का ट्रिविया अच्छा हो गया है. So
anyone beyond Ganguly and Dada for you?
दादा गंगुली से
Sorry, the Yuvraj and Dada for you.
abroad.
No,
Foreign
Indian,
players,
Indian.
Indians? Who is there? Yeah, as you said, Zaid Khan is my favorite.
You have to come up with your own names.
Khalil Ahmed, I won't sing for sure.
Anyway, let's not take too much time.
Ashish Nehra.
Okay.
Ashish Nehra is there. So Irfan Pathan is there. So all of them like आए और चले गए. So जो रह गए अभी सब उनका नाम ले रहे.
Sure.
Okay, so
Maybe you can add Shikhar Dhawan to your list.
no, I won't. I will just keep asking.
I think
Shikhar
better
Dhawan, what is he doing?
than all the names, other names we discussed for sure.
So this is the show. What are your thoughts? आपके favorite left-hander batsman कौन है या batsman या bowler जो भी है नीचे comment section में लिखो और
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
like, comment, share and subscribe the video and this is me Hansen and Ashutosh signing off. Bye bye.
Yo.
Radio